Yeah. I think for me, the most important thing in evaluating a business is understanding what the unit economics are. And what I mean by that, BC, is you really need to look at each revenue stream of the business. If you're just starting, you probably only have one revenue stream. And it's really an analysis of your revenues and your costs on a per unit basis. And every business will have something that's different units. Like in our business, we look at apartment units. In a software business, you might look at software licenses. If it's bus rides, you would look at per fare, what your revenue is relative to your cost. You have to have a deep understanding of what the unit economics are of any business, regardless of what type of business it is. Because if you're not making money at the per unit level, again, every business will have a different unit measurement. Like your business ultimately isn't going to be successful. If you're in the restaurant business, your unit could be per meal. What is your revenue that you get per meal? What is your cost per meal? I think you've got to really boil the business down to that level. Because if you don't have a good understanding of that and what your profitability is at that level, it's hard to predict what the actual kind of cash is going to be. I think for me, I think about the important metrics to monitor. One is just free cash flow. In my view, this is more important than traditional accounting profits, as it's more of an indicator of kind of the true financial health of a business. And I think a lot of people already know what this is, but free cash flow is the cash that your business generates after paying costs and capital expenditures. In technical kind of accounting jargon, it's cash flow from operations, less capital expenditures. And I think it's important
Why
to,
is it called free cash flow, Mark? Sorry to interrupt you.
yeah, I don't think it's free. I don't know where that term comes from. Free cash flow. It's funny that, that's been attached to it. If you just mentioned the definition, but I don't know what the origin of free is. I think it's a fair question.
But simplistically, it's basically your cash in minus your cash out. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, I think that's all right. It's cash inflows, less cash outflows. Really the
Yep.
simple way to think about it.
Yep.
And again, why I think that's more important than some traditional accounting metrics is just the way that GAAP accounting works. Sometimes it's not reflective of what the kind of cash inflows and outflows will be. And so I think it's important to supplement looking at P&L results with certain cash flow results.